Hey guys, and welcome back. I am the Seven Swords, and we are continuing on with Skyrim. Um, we had gotten, in the last episode, we got Rogod's mask here down in Riften, inside of some ancient Dwemer crypt in there. We also found a weird college that was studying some of the stone crystals that we've seen before. Sarah found that kind of interesting, but none of them seemed to want to talk to her. Then she found her way towards this now, and what the heck? Like, bunch of Imperials. This Black Blood Cave. Interesting. Okay then. We'll give it a shot. Um, this is part of the quest that gave us all of those keys to find. And I know it's a mod, and I don't really entirely know what's going on. Unsure of which mod this is. I think it's something to do with a Dwemer library or something like that. And Sarah is finding herself more and more interested. I feel like there goes my sluggishness. I now feel like we're back to being relatively quick. And apparently we're dealing with vampires. Interesting. Take all that armor because it's pretty neat armor. There's another one of the pages that we're supposed to be looking for Hermaeus Mora, part of our religion. You imagine yourself standing atop the last tower, scrying something. Definitely an oddity. Was not expecting a third-person shot there. That was interesting. Alright, let's get to looking. Oh. Oh. No other choice. Cannonball! Interesting. Real quick, like. Don't think I see anything else down there of interest. There was something of interest. I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead and get the Floodlights and Shadows. And then I will also switch back to... I will switch to Calm in my other hand. What the heck? Weird. But it also gives us an opportunity. And dealt with. true power of a vampire. Low wretches had no way of knowing. I won't ask. For some reason, I thought that I didn't have that I hadn't tested vampiric dust yet. I wonder if it'd be a good idea to steal soldiers from the battlefield for food. You would think that you wouldn't. You would have more than enough constantly. Oh, bye. My stealth is incredible, and I'm thinking that's because of all of the improvements. Speaking of which, let's check to make sure we have our stealth ring on. Yes, I do. Did think about hitting the vampires in that room where I went into being a vampire lord. Instead of doing that, put them in siege report. My lord, we have taken no heavy casualties attempting to defend the castle gates. Some clan and called themselves the Blackbloods have forced their way into the castle grounds. We're not sure how much longer we can hold them. It'd be wise if you barricade the main entrance. These vampires won't give up easily. Also, among the leaders is your brother, my lord. We should flee at once. Lord's brother. I already probably have a couple of copies of that. Gargoyle relatively easily, apparently. It's not hurt, though. Can you imagine kicking solid stone with your shin? Please return all books to the library after use. I am not a courier and won't be tracking down lost books in the castle. Goodness. Bang! Apparently that kill cam is popular with these gargoyles. Why do I feel like I'm gonna open this and find like a ton of books? Because I am. We will go ahead and just take them all. Might as well. It's in this one, so I'm going to go ahead and check. Nothing of use. Let's get moving. quite a few of these vampires to deal with. Just remember the fact that we're still working for Harkon to fill the Bloodstone Chalice. They're technically on that part of Skyrim. Or at least that half. Not super close to it, though. Time to move to Elemental Blast.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you two knock it off? A master vampire and an ancient vampire. Interesting. Were we under the impression that the vampires took over, or are we under the impression that the vampires, that these are the defenders and they became vampires while fighting the vampires? Either way, they're just as dead. This looks like my favorite ebony armor. Yes, it is. I'll take you. And this is the cool witch plate armor. And grab that page real quick. Interesting. These shards. Huh. Interesting to say the least. Although, I'm noticing that this might lead outside. We'll come back. I was under the impression this would lead somewhere else, and no, it just leads to a small Dedicated heirloom. That. Absorbs 26 points of health. Key and Vampire's Journal. Darn that Dedicate. First, his father sets up our colony, establishes order and maintains peace. Now, to maintain, he kept us concealed from the rest of his blasted cold wasteland. Then his son abandons our traditions and leads some of us astray, because he says the sun doesn't hurt me and I don't like killing. Can you believe that? He doesn't like killing. Oh, you don't want to live to survive. That boy is a fool. Yeah. Okay then. And something about this lost Wimmer City again. I think that's the second time we've seen a bit of information on that. What about this other side? Another book. Boiling Blood. Interesting. boots. Money and nothing else. What about this boiling blood spell? Volatile marksman. Flames I already know. Boil the enemy blood, damaging their health. Interesting. Let's get out of here. Again, we find more of that strange crystal. Interesting. Onward we push. Alright. We've dealt with both of those. I kind of want to see this Talibani residence. Just because of the fact that I don't think I've seen this yet, and that usually means it's something of interest. We'll be heading in that direction. There's the fabled unicorn. I have no interest in taming it, though. Orc hunters? Yep.
We are on the hunt.
What are they on the hunt for? I think the last time we were over on this side was when we were with G. Oh wait, no. We came over here to deal with the Dawn Guard. That's right. There's also a Dwemer ruin apparently in this area. Let's go take a look. The blink, of course. The other reason I kind of want to search this area, not just because of the fact that I am interested in Dwemer ruins, I am also interested in anything that might contain Falmer. Falmer blood, so we can finish that off. Which, wait a minute. This is Champion's Rest. Maybe this was hidden in the mountains and didn't get uncovered till recently. Pegrin's Pass discovered. So, Mythic Dawn Guard. Interesting. Hello, good sir. Goodbye, good sir. Interesting. There's a cave down there, but we'll go deal with that in a second. First, want to see if this actually has anything useful. Now, hopefully, this is no. Oh wait, no. This is mine. Another locked door. Annoying. See what this cave is, and then if this cave is nothing, then we can move on. cavern. Interesting.
What was that?
Mythic Dawn. Interesting. Let's see.
What was that?
Oh.
Over here.
Bye. Lots of pickaxes. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Oh. Here I thought we were done exploring this place. Deeper and deeper still.
Time to end this little game. I'll show you a real fight.
Is that the real fight? Doubt it. Good on you guys. Got a key of some kind. Now that's probably the way we're supposed to go, so let's check down here real quick. chest. Nothing worth talking about. Now... it's like a Dawn Temple. Oh. This is interesting.
Do it.
No. Uh-oh. Let's see. Onan's journal. That's a lot of words. Things I don't feel like reading. I think Sarah knows what she's gonna do though. Enter the Oblivion gate. Turned off from the inside. Not to mention this will give her another chance. This will give her a chance for a couple of other things as well. Interesting. Haven't seen some of this stuff since Oblivion. Not that any of the equipment items are the same. Oh, I thought that was Amber for a second there. It really does feel like we might have stepped back into Oblivion. Well, with Skyrim's playthrough. And dear God, the music is not fitting for this location. There goes the horse. I have to defeat what's his name. I found an Oblivion gate in Liberals. It appears that it was an elaborate ritual designed to deceive me, and killing Vanios was the final step. I have become an unwilling instrument of Mehrunes Dagon, and my actions have opened Oblivion gate. I have entered the gate and found myself in the Deadlands. Very true. all believe what you want. All just as weak as the rest. Going to fight me, or are you going to trap me? Fight, it would seem. Torment. Burns the target for 31 seconds. Target on fire does take some extra damage. Interesting. Now, out of curiosity, nope, can't sit on it. kind of hope this doesn't disappear, though.
What was that?
Give up one little hair.
I cannot bear.
I'll bury you! Get it! Close. That the best you can do?
That takes care of that. The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers. Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it. The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished. The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers. The vigil will be
Stendar's
watching.
mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare. Stendar's mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare. Wherever the Daedra hide, the vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
I completely forgot I was doing a Let's Play there for a second. I was so confused by the vigil and all that. Sorry, I was completely in my head there.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the vigil of Stendar
That's-
will cast them into the light.
Kind of cute, or kind of cool. Sarah probably was itching to just destroy all of the vigils since they are a problem, but she's kind of decided to let them go. With that, we're going to go ahead and complete That must be the place we were heading to. There's a spider. There's a dead spider. I did want to check out this place before we go. This will be the last thing we do today, because obviously my mind is... The sleep and everything must be getting to me, because I completely forgot what I was doing there for a moment. Guard.
Take my advice.
Drifting
Don't
guard.
listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Blackberry Meadery. Interesting. Hello? It's
Yeah.
odd.
What do you need?
Alakir Warrior.
Yes?
Armor.
Need something?
Orc.
What do you need?
Barkeep.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Yeah.
Gonna go ahead and take this gold. Well-kept journal. Move to Skyrim wasn't trouble. No idea what this is. Okay then. But I have been the Seven Swords. You've all been amazing. Again, I apologize for the ending of this being rather silent.
Didn't I see you coming out of there?
No. Also, like I said, sorry about the being silent part for the last part of this. I guess I didn't really say anything throughout the entirety of Mythic Dawn. I was like completely lost in my own thoughts of going back to Oblivion and all that stuff. But I will see you all in the next one. Later.